I go by the name Boy in Space, and I'm a songwriter and artist.
Some days I run for cover, some I only run my mouth. Don't know what that's about.
I wrote my first song when I was 12, I think. But it was more me singing about things that I could see. So it wasn't like, I'm gonna write about this and it's gonna be this huge story. It was more like, I see this and the wind is blowing in my hair. I love music. I've always loved music, and it was like around me all the time. Like good music, dad listened to good music, mom listened to good music. I don't know what good music is. Just being around music, I guess, helped me a lot. Being the class clown, I've always been the center of attention a lot of times, so I don't mind it, and it wasn't anything that was like unnatural to me. Standing on stage or being seen was not unheard of. It went from like me thinking that you had to be like a super world star to me actually realizing you could be like a songwriter and you could write songs for artists and other people. And there was this like whole universe behind the facade of artistry, which I thought was pretty cool. Before I used to listen to albums and I just thought the songs just magically appeared from nowhere. Then I realized they don't. There's magicians or like songwriters that make these songs. I wanted to be a part of that magic.
The drugs they don't need no more. My heart is stuck in
I think when I started off writing songs for Boy in Space, I knew the energies and like the emotions that I poured out into the songs. Like I didn't really know where it came from, and since I've started, I think I've been through a lot, like mentally and like personally. I've grown a lot, and I think I've become what you would call an adult, which is pretty cool. Ever since we released the first music, things have been really, really good. I've gotten so much support from so many people listening to my music, sending messages to me saying like, hey, your music is great. It helped me through this and it helped me through that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Releasing my first songs was, I don't know, it was fun because there was no pressure. Like when you start out, it's just like pure joy. I was just excited to release music that I really liked. And especially when I got attention for it and thousands of people started listening to it. And thousands went to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands, which then became millions, which is insane. But you don't get it because it's online and you see like a lot of numbers. But it's like when you read comments and when you go through signs of actual human beings, that's when it becomes crazy. And I kind of panic because it feels like a little bit of pressure, but I know people just want to support and show love. But sometimes I take it as I need to be something that I'm not, and I need to be everyone's best friend, and I want to be, but I think the only thing I can be is to be myself and like to be in the moment. When you read the comments, and I do try to reply sometimes, like it's just insane. And people really seem to enjoy my music, which makes me happy.
How are you feeling tonight,
The Boy in Space project came about, or like it was like a long time because it started without the name Boy in Space. It started with me knowing that I wanted to release music. I started writing songs, and I think the first song that kind of defined me and that kind of gave me that push into making my own project was Drown. And that was in, I want to say like 2015 or 16. That was a long time ago. Like that kind of was like a small snowball that kind of spiraled into something bigger. And then when it came to like 2017, it was just like in the studio, like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I want to make cool songs that sound US and doesn't sound so Swedish at all, but kind of had that like Scandinavian, like Swedish pop background into that maybe more like American sound, which was like always been my main focus, not to be something that people don't expect. With that being said, I'm super excited for the future, whatever it holds. I'm gonna embrace it with an open, warm hug. And if you wanna come along and listen to my music and support me, that would mean the world.
Remember me.